from this figure, we're going to answer 4 questions. So the first question is, why is angle x a right angle? So this angle right here, why is it a right angle? So before I do anything, I'm going to label everything, all the points, all the angles. So this will be point L, point M, point N, P, O, P. This will be angle Z, angle Y, and angle T. So you want to see if angle x is 90 degrees. Before you do anything, we know that y, x, and z is going to make a straight line, so it's going to be equal to 180. Oh, and I forgot. This one's angle R. So y, x, and z is going to be equal to 180 degrees. And this is supplementary angles. Okay. And then we're going to try to find some kind of relationship between y and z. So we know that ln and OP are both equal to b, so they're congruent. So line ln equals line OP. And we also know that LM and NO are congruent because they are also equal to A. So LM equals NO, and these are given. And we also know one more thing that's given. We are given that angle L and angle O are both equal to 90. So we know two sides are congruent and an angle, so we can use side angle side. So triangle NLM is congruent to triangle PON by side angle side. And the sides are LN, OP, LM, and O, and then angle L and O. So by the definition of congruency, we know that angle Z is congruent to angle Y. Angle T is congruent to angle Y. Angle Z is congruent to angle R. So angle Y is congruent to angle T. Angle Z is congruent to angle R. And this is by definition of congruency. And now we can do area of the triangle. So not the area, the angle sums of the triangle. So we know that angle Z, angle O, and angle T is going to equal 180 by triangle sum theorem. This is by triangle sum theorem. And then we can just replace the T with a Y, since we wanted to find a relationship between Y and Z. So angle Z plus angle O plus angle Y is 180. This is substitution. Another thing of substitution that we can do is angle O equals 90. So angle Z plus angle plus 90 degrees plus angle Y is 180. So that's substitution again. And then we can just subtract. So we know that angle Z plus angle Y is equal to 90 degrees. And this is just simplify. so that we know that z plus y is 90 degrees. So then we can just simplify this 90 degrees into this equation here. So we know that the z and the y are going to equal 90 degrees. So we just have angle x plus 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And this is substitution. And then we have just subtract angle x equals 90 degrees, and this is simplify. So that now we know that angle x is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, our next question is, what are the areas of each of the three triangles? So of this triangle, and this triangle. So let's do the triangle LMN. So we know the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So LMN, we has a base of A and a height of B. So the area of triangle LMN is just equal to 1/2 AB. AB. Now let's do this triangle here, NOP. We know it's, again, 1/2 base times height, and we know that this is the base, B, and this is the height, A. So we can say 1/2 AB again. And then we have this triangle. So before we found out that these two triangles are congruent, so we know that this side is equal, and that thus this side is congruent to this side. So this little dotted line here is also C. Now if I redraw this triangle, so this will be triangle MNP. We know this is this angle X is 90 degrees, and we know this is C and this is C. So the area of triangle MNP is just equal to 1/2 C times C, or 1/2 C squared. So there is the area of the three triangles. Our next is, what is the total area in terms of A and B of this whole thing? And we just know that this is a trapezoid. So the area of the trapezoid is 1/2 height, A plus B. So we can find out this. So the area of trapezoid LMOP is equal to 1/2, and then the height is A plus B, and then the top is A and the top is B, so just again A plus B. So if we simplify that, it's 1/2 A squared plus 2AB plus B squared, and this is all in parentheses. So this is part B, and this is part C. And then the last part is prove that A squared plus B squared equals C squared by equating B and C. So we'll have the area of the whole thing, so trapezoid LMOP is equal to the area of the three triangles. So area of triangle LMN plus area of PON, triangle PON, plus area of triangle MNP. Okay, So the area of the trapezoid was 1/2 a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So it is 1/2 a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And then the three triangles is 1/2 ab, 1/2 ab, and then 1/2 c squared. And this is just substitute. This is given. Okay. And then all we have to do is simplify. So then we can simplify. We can multiply 1/2 to each side. So 1/2 a squared plus 1/2 2ab squared plus 1/2 b squared. And then we can add these. So it would just be ab. And then have that just remain 1/2 c squared. We can multiply this out. So it'll be 1/2 a squared plus ab squared plus 1/2 b squared equals ab plus 1/2 c squared. There's no squared here. I thought that was a 2, but it's not. My mistake. So it's 1/2 ab, so it'll just be ab. Then you can just subtract out an ab. So we have 1/2 a squared plus 1/2 b squared is equal to 1/2 c squared. And then just multiply it by 2 on both sides. And then that'll be a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And all of this is just simplify. And there you go. We got the a squared plus b squared equals c squared.